All right. Here we go again with another episode of Cinema or Sofa with your boy, Tommy Graham. Tonight's episode is about caught stealing. All right, so let's just talk a little bit about this movie. Kind of the storyline without getting into any spoilers. Now, this movie is essentially about your boy here, Austin Butler. He is a good guy, nice guy. Tragedy happens to him in his life. He doesn't become the man he feels he's destined to be. He's got a great skill at something. I'm not going to spoil it, but something happens and life just takes that away from him. But he tries his best to live a good, decent life. Of course, he has his vices. His girlfriend and him, okay, that's Miss Zoe, right? Zoe Kravitz. They get hot and spicy all the time, you know? And they got really hot and spicy scenes. So I'd like to emphasize that. His neighbor asks him to watch his apartment while he goes out of town. All right, so let's just bring it down here. Austin Butler, main character, asks his roommate over here, Matt Smith, goes by Russ, to watch his apartment. Things happen while he's out of town. Austin Butler is very unaware of this. All this is in the trailer. You can kind of get the gist of it from the trailer. So he gets into some shit, fucking Bad Bunny. Well, ridiculous. And Zoe and him are trying to figure out what's going on because Austin Butler is like, yo, I don't know what the hell's going on, but I don't like it. All right. Now, he got all types of criminal organizations coming after him for Lord knows what. He doesn't even know. And you see, his neighbor comes back and he's like, what did you get me into? And he shows him, and it's a bunch of money. Let's just say there's money involved. If you want to go watch a trailer, go ahead. All these guys are trying to get the money because his neighbor wasn't supposed to go out of town, and he did. So these guys are looking for him. Now let's talk about the cast. All right, we're going to just go over the nominees for that Golden Star. So we got Austin Butler. He was in Elvis. All right, that's what I remember him in. Yep, boom, first one. Elvis. He's also in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I think I also seen that one. Eddington, he was in that. I was going to do a review on that. That's a good movie. So when it does become streamable, I would recommend you go see that movie. Let's take a brief look at the other cast members that are going to be nominated for the Golden Star. Zoe Kravitz. She did a really good job. She is in the Batman movie. Okay, she plays Catwoman. She's awesome in that. She is also really good in Blink Twice. It's a good movie. I would recommend watching Blink Twice. Haven't seen Mad Max, X-Men First Class. I mean, that was all right. So yeah, she was in those. So she does Marvel and DC. Okay. Let's go on. Regina King. I knew I recognized her from somewhere. And she is famous in her role in Ray. She is famous in her role for Ray. She plays one of Ray's mistresses. This is Ray. It's a movie about Ray Charles, the blind pianist singer. This is a really good movie. This is literally one of my favorite movies. I have it on Blu-ray and DVD, and I probably own it digitally as well. She plays one of his mistresses, starts a bunch of drama in his life. She does awesome work in that one. And then we got Action Bronson. He's not a nominee. I'm sorry, but you're not. He's like a rapper actor. So, he sounds like Raekwon from Wu-Tang. All right, we got Matt Smith. Okay, Matt Smith over here. Okay, he's famous for House of the Dragon. He plays this character. I don't know if that's the main character's sister, brother, whatever. I think it's her cousin or something like that. Yeah, her cousin. And he does a good job. And the reason why I have to stress this is because his character in this movie is completely different than you would find in House of the Dragon, which is impressive. A lot of actors can't do that, especially if they're doing a bunch of movies. They're usually the same character in every movie. This guy, honorable mention. I'm not going to give him the Gold Star or nominate him for the Gold Star, but Nikita Kukushkin, he is freaking hilarious in this movie. So I just wanted to mention him. He's one of the henchmen that is hired to come find your boy Austin Butler because there's a whole lot of shit going on. All right, so that's the gist of the movie. All right. Now, I want you guys to know, listen, this movie did have a main star in it, actually, that was not mentioned and is not on the actual casting, which to me is a little ridiculous. but it's the cat. The cat right here is amazing in this movie. Does a great job. The acting was impeccable. All right. The cat's acting was better than majority of the cast. I'll tell you that. Okay. This movie was directed by Darren Aronofsky and written by Charlie Huston. All right. Darren is known for Requiem for a Dream. This movie is freaking insane. All right. Insane. That's the only one that I know that he made. He's also, I guess, executive producer of Limitless. That is the new Hulu series by Chris Hemsworth. But yeah, Requiem for a Dream. Everybody knows that movie. Well, most people do. It's a freaking crazy movie. And then Charlie Huston, he is known for Gotham. Okay, so he's another individual that worked on a DC project. All right, I'm just naming the things that I know. All right. So, with all that said, is this movie going to be cinema or sofa? Let's see. What will it be? Cinema! Congratulations! I gotta say, go out and see this movie while it's still in theaters because it is good. However, it can wait. There are some action scenes that are awesome for the big screen. Now, are they long action scenes? Not really. Some of the big action scenes that involve explosions and stuff, and maybe like 40 seconds, if that. Not too much that really matters if it was on the big screen, you know? So, damn, I'm not projecting. I got to remember that for the next video. But yeah, go out, see this movie. And yeah, let's see now who's going to get that golden star. Who's going to get that golden star? Austin Butler, come on down. Now, I picked this guy because it was either between him or Matt Smith, and I just didn't really feel Matt Smith's character was up to par. Austin Butler, I've seen him in so many movies, and he also plays different parts pretty well. You can tell it's a different character majority of the time. Elvis, he did a great job in Elvis. He did a great job in this movie. So, yes, kudos to you. Anyways, this has been another episode of Cinema or Sofa with your boy Tommy Grimm. If you like this video, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me a lot, and it is free. So hopefully I earned that subscription. All right, go ahead and have a great night, great day. Peace.